If you're passionate about the game of golf and you're wanting to grow a brand that you can look back on in years and be proud of, then ASQ Golf is exactly what you're looking for. Today's video, I'm going to give you 5 key parts of opening a golf lesson. The whole objective here is to make the experience while also gathering the information you need to correctly prescribe a solution to all players' issues. So if you're ready, let's get started. Welcome to the channel. I'm Chad Darby, Director of Instruction at the David Toms Academy. And over the past 10 years, I've been asking questions of how can I become a better golf instructor? How can I make the lesson formatting better? And ultimately, how can I grow a brand that I can be proud of in years down the road? And I've found some techniques and some methods that I believe work. So I want to share those with you. So today's topic is how to open a golf lesson. So there are 5 things that I like to do when opening a golf lesson with every player. So number 1 is the introduction. Now when introducing yourself to this player, try to achieve 2 things. Number 1, show enthusiasm, and number 2, show appreciation. Be enthusiastic for every single lesson that walks into your facility, and be also appreciative that they selected you to help them. They're spending their time, they're spending their money with you. Number 2, you want to find out what their what and their why are for the day. What I mean by that, what do they want to work on? Why did they come to you? It's very important. It's so easy to do lesson after lesson after lesson, and you start getting into this bubble of, hey, I see this swing flaw, let me fix it. Or hey, I see this contact characteristic, let me fix it. Remember, each client that comes into your bay is there for a reason. They have a what and they have a why. It's your responsibility to dig that out and fix the what and fix the why. And number 3 are physical limitations. I will literally ask the player, hey, have you had any surgeries in the past? Are you sore after you play? Is there any tightness anywhere that I need to know about? Because once you establish their what and their why, you now need to know, hey, are they physically capable of achieving what they want? So start with the ankles and work your way up. Once they say, no, I haven't had any injuries, say nothing to the ankles, to the knees, to the hips, to the back, to the shoulders, elbows, and wrist. I always ask twice. And the reason is, most people come in and they're not really wanting to be open about, hey, I have pains or hey, I have injuries, because they don't think it's important to golf. But remember, you're the expert. You know what it takes to be a successful golfer, and you know what the body needs to be able to do to achieve their what and their why. Number 4, practice habits. How much time is this player going to spend with a golf club in their hands? Are they going to spend once a week? 4 times a week? Do they hit balls at the house? Do they hit balls on the range? Do they simply jump out of their car on Saturday morning and run to the tee? These are things you need to know before creating a practice plan for this player. Because what you don't want to do is overwhelm the player, but you also don't want to give the player too little information. So number 4 is finding out their practice habits. And number 5 are goals. I ask every single player this because I want to know, what are they trying to achieve in golf? Is this a quick little habit they're going to pick up and just want to play with their buddies and experiment with? If so, awesome. I can help you there, and so can you help them. But if they're wanting to drop 8 shots in a year, awesome. I just need to know this. I need to know what path we plan on traveling. And most importantly, remember that when people come in, they're not always going to stick to their goals, okay? But it's your job to remind them 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, or a year down the road, hey, these were your goals when we first met. I want to remind you of this, and I want to encourage you to get there. Now, if our goals change, awesome. We need to talk that over. But in the opening of a golf lesson, it's your job to let each and every player know, once they step into your facility, you're now a team with this player. That player can rely on you, you can rely on that player. The game plan may change down the road, and that's totally fine if it does. But you need to be the captain of the ship and you need to guide this player through their journey to becoming a better player. So I hope you enjoyed this video on how to open a golf lesson. Just remember, there's not one way to do this, but you do need to create and find your own personal way to grow your brand, enhance the lesson experience, and ultimately find ways to give more golf lessons to make people better. So if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. I look forward to sharing more information with you from the David Toms Academy in the hopes to make you a better golf instructor. So now that you have this killer opening, the player's excited about being in your facility, you've gathered the information that you need. Now we're down to how do you prioritize what you're going to work on. If you want to see how I prioritize what I'm going to work on, click on the next video and let's continue to grow as golf instructors.